Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Shannon here with Back to the Cardboard, and it is time for the second episode of Sunday Signature Showdown. And just like last week, I'm going to start this episode off with a vintage card of the day. It's going to be a 1959 Topps George Anderson. You guys might know him as Sparky. Captain Hook, maybe. The skipper for the 1975 and the 76 Big Red Machine, back-to-back World Series champions. Beautiful looking card here, well centered. The 59 set is just very, very cool in my opinion. This is Sparky's rookie year, coming up as a second baseman with the Phillies. So now, let's move on, and I will introduce to you last week's winner. So here it is, folks. Last week's Sunday Showcase Showdown winner, that's a mouthful, Ichiro Suzuki. He has signed the 2022 Panini Flawless, number to 10. And the voters said that they liked his signature, his style, even though to me it looks like chicken scratch. But he's very consistent with that chicken scratch if you see his other signatures. He knows what he's writing, even if you don't. But he ended up edging out Aaron Judge, 5 votes to 3. So, last week's winner, Ichiro Suzuki. Now, let's take a look at the contestants for this week. So, our first card of this showdown is going to be a 2022 Panini Flawless. None other than the great first baseman for Houston Astros, Jeff Bagwell. This card is beautiful, numbered to 15. You kind of can't tell, but it's got a blue-orange kind of highlight around his name, which is kind of the Houston Astros colors somewhat. But he's got a flowing signature in the blue Sharpie there. Beautiful looking card, clean background. Nice looking card. Of course, Bagwell, great player, great run producer for the Astros for many years, and unique batting stance, no doubt. But our first contestant, our first card, is this beautiful 2022 Panini Flawless of none other than Jeff Bagwell. Now let's move on to contestant number 2. So card number 2 is a 2021 Diamond Icons, none other than the Diamond Icon himself, Mr. Michael Jack Schmidt. Beautiful card. Man, it's got a black border with gold trim around that. Card's numbered to 25, and his beautiful flowing signature in blue Sharpies coming out of a sunburst in the middle of the card. Image over to the right of Mr. Schmidt himself, kind of looking over at his signature. Very nice looking card. Very nice looking card. Numbered to 25. So, let's put these cards side by side, and you be the judge. All right, here's the cards side by side. You can tell the cleaner, flawless card on the right. A little bit more busier card, the Diamond Icons card of Schmidt on the left. So some things like last week that you want to look for. You want to look at the player's significance. The value and appeal of the autograph often comes down to who signed it. Of course, Schmidt, probably one of the greatest third basemen of all time. Bagwell, maybe. Are they Hall of Famers, legends, rookies, or players that just have a devoted fan base that makes the autograph technically much more desirable? If you look for a signature quality, both of these, Mike's probably a little bit more bold. Bagwell's is a little bit more cleaner and a little bit more centered, but it's just the kind of style of the card. You preferably want an on-card auto. Both of these are on-card, not stickers. And that makes really the autograph stand out, in my opinion. You don't want smudges or fading or kind of a rust signature, which that's kind of what I thought the Ichiro signature looked like, but it's consistent. And then you want cards that are great eye, they have great eye appeal, and both of these do, I think. And then last but not least, speaking of eye eye appeal. You know, the card design and condition. Both of these cards are definitely mint. The overall look does matter. Cards with sharp corners, strong centering, and no surface damage hold greater value. A well-designed layout that showcases the autograph clearly without busy backgrounds, and both of these have that. And that adds to the eye appeal. So it's stuff to take into consideration, but once again, if you just like the Phillies or you just like the Astros, I don't care how you vote or how you vote or why you vote. Just vote. So anyway, that's all I got for you this Sunday, guys. Congratulations to Ichiro for last week's victory. And let's see who can pull it out this week. You guys vote and let me know who you think's going to win this Sunday signature showdown. That's all I got. Thanks till next week, guys. Collect what you love what you play, and keep swinging for the fences. Until next, peace. Bye.